Let me show you what to do if your solar motion sensor light isn't working, or maybe it used to work and it's simply not working anymore. So first things first, if it basically doesn't want to turn on sometimes, then also what you need to know is that solar panel basically basically is very sensitive to light. So essentially, if there is tiny bit of light shining on it, maybe from some external other light, then these often actually do not turn on. So again, they really have to be in essentially like pitch and black darkness to actually turn on properly. So that is one thing. Then also these things, even though in the listings for these they say they are waterproof, they actually aren't properly waterproof. So basically we can open it up. So there is one screw essentially, so you can simply open it up, so it's very easy. So, and you can also check for any water damage. So again, if you have like put this in a rain, so and it has stopped working after that, then probably that is the cause of this. So again, inside, as you see, there actually isn't that much inside. So we can simply check these contacts basically on these lights if there isn't any corrosion basically, or maybe some basically lead has like fallen apart. So you can see basically you can simply check what's wrong actually inside. So we have multiple contacts and check basically for any signs of corrosion or the corrosion on the board, and if there is any, we can simply clean it off, or also we can maybe even take like IPA alcohol and again wipe them down to the like basically clean them up, and that also that should revive them. Also obviously we can check the like battery if it's still good. So if you have voltmeter, basically you can easily check if it's still like decent. Maybe it has failed, who knows. So again, for this price they make these, so these aren't the most high-end cells, but still they're probably okay. So I had multiple of these, and okay. So the main problem where the water actually gets inside is basically over here in the sides where the panels basically join. So these places essentially. So if I open it up, essentially, maybe you can see it. So if I zoom in, essentially, as you can see, if I wave my arm, as you can see there are little holes. So they haven't like properly sealed these. So if you want to seal them, then simply take some kind of caulk and basically like fill in those tiny gaps basically where I showed you. So again, over here, and also basically over here as well. So basically observe where you have this like exposed areas and simply fill out those spaces with some kind of sealant or caulk or whatever you have essentially on hand, and then these should be actually properly waterproof. So again, by default, as you can see, basically in the listings, it's very cheeky. So they basically have been very lazy when making these. So basically it wouldn't really cost them more than one extra cent to actually properly waterproof them and make them actually last like a very long time. So again, if you actually want to get these, so I suggest you to install them either in a place that doesn't get like water exposure, or again simply open it up and seal it yourself. So again, it takes like 1 minute to do the job, so it's very simple. So if you have some kind of sealant, so again check those contacts if something is basically corroded or maybe come loose, and that's really about it. So these are very simple. So, and again, make sure there isn't any external light shining on them, so otherwise basically they sometimes might think that it's still kind of like not too dark and they do not need to actually turn on. Anyway, good luck.